So how far up did the stand-down order come from a few weeks ago? All right, had to ask. I was just wondering how far up the stand-down order came from the last few times, you know. Was it a week or two ago, and then the Milo thing, and then the month after the Milo thing?
Like, I wasn't here for the Milo thing. We took 20 people to jail in the last one.
20?
That's not quite standing down.
I mean, yeah, but how many of them were out there for the rally that had all the permits filled out?
There was no permit.
For the Trump rally? For the month after Milo? Not this last one, the one before.
Honestly, I don't think any of them were permitted.
Oh, you should probably ask the people who identified themselves. I'm sorry. Who identified themselves as the organizers on multiple newscasts.
I know on one of them they started the permit process. Actually, that rings a bell now. They started it, and then they just stopped. They didn't follow through with anything.
Is there something they're supposed to finish after the event?
I've never done a permit to do a protest, right? But I remember they started it. I remember the feedback I heard was that they somehow started the initiation of it, whatever that was, and they just didn't follow through.
Okay, well, I've seen actual Nazi rallies protected better than when I came. Like it was a clear stand down order. It's. I mean, I know you're probably not allowed to say, but like.
You know what? I wish we could have done more, but we didn't have the bodies either.
I listen to the scanners on the app, which makes it illegal because I don't have the actual hardware yet. But and when there was people who were being on people's live stream getting taken away, getting their heads bashed in.
I agree. It was
you guys you weren't calling more units over.
We didn't have it.
You weren't compensating.
And actually, by the time
you didn't. Okay, so who's in charge of scheduling is the question then, because that rally was known about, and it was whoever didn't schedule enough people for that day. That person needs to be under investigation right now.
I wish we had more.
That person needs to be under investigation right now.
Yeah.
Is there something as a citizen I can start filing in order to have that person investigated?
You could talk to our internal affairs. They're here today.
Okay, cool. Are they just like everybody else, or?
I don't know what they're doing right this moment, but I mean it's Thursday at 3 o'clock, so they're at work.
Probably pretty busy. Here right now. You mean because the station's right over there.
Station's right over there.
Yeah, okay. I almost thought they came out. All right, thank you for talking to me. Thank you. I feel like I learned something. So it's died down a lot. There was far, far more people earlier, but I'm a procrastinating son of a bitch and came out way over prepared. I didn't even grab my gas mask out of the car. Love your shirt, man. See, look at all these people who are ready to fight for their freedom of speech that don't have to cover their face. They're not going to do anything shameful.
Trump supporters who like the president to tell at least the country, a lot of people, versus neo-Nazis who want to shut them down. We will continue to promote free speech, to speak freely, no matter who is against us, because that's what America is about. The amendments are in order of importance. Now, when we look at the Second Amendment, it's not the First Amendment. The First Amendment tells you about the Second Amendment. Anyway, the former President Johnson said that is remarkably controversial speech. But here it is. Are you ready? As he speaks with this weird political accent where he speeches of truth and some thoughts, it's not her personal moment. We're told, as it should be, that immigrants use welfare only at 15% above native-born rate, which might say only 15% of the food has rat feces. We don't want any rat feces.
Black kids go to jail more. They smoke 10 times as much pot as white people. That's why I go to jail for 10 times as long, man.
What do you get?
Jury nullification.
I'm streaming. Are you good?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
that's great. Who are you with?
Just my own thing.
Okay, yeah, no. So I'm with Students for Liberty and their Speak Freely program. You can find us here. And we're actually here today talking about jury nullification, which is a related free speech issue. There's been historically even people who've been jury nullification advocates who've been getting arrested for basically informing people of their rights. And so the courthouses have been creating buffer zones, basically places where you can't inform jurors of their rights, which is unconstitutional.
Whoa.
But again,
Like they're forbidden from, like if they do let them know that if they tell them they get in trouble, they get reprimanded.
Yeah, and so what they've done is they've kind of overridden your First Amendment rights in the name of safety in a lot of cases, which is very similar to what's happened here.
Yeah.
This event was shut down because of safety issues.
Yeah.
So I would not have attended that speech.
Although I don't think.
I don't think a lot of these people
think there would have been a problem.
But like I do think it's important to draw attention to like how severe these problems can be when or these basically freedom of speech issues are I guess manipulated like this.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the war on drugs would look like if jurors knew about their rights to nullify a jury and they went in and they they said, I don't think that this drug law is just, and I'm not going to find this person guilty, which is a right that they have, but they just don't know about it. We all of a sudden, if that happened in juries across the country, the drug war would be obsolete.
Yep.
So it's
No victim, no crime.
Yeah, and I mean it's something that it's a huge power that we have, and we can't really spread the knowledge because our freedom of speech has been squashed. So yeah.
Okay. So you're obviously a very informed person. Real quick, what do you now? Is there like a statute that says that you will be reprimanded if you inform these people, or is it just kind of an unspoken thing that like the people who do it get?
I think what happens is you get in trouble for it, right? So like I think that I would be unlikely to get in trouble for it here because I'm not in the courthouse. I think some people have been charged with felonies for tampering with juries.
So they claim it as tampering with juries to inform them of their rights.
Right.
Wow.
So that's one extreme. But then it's also like people they'll set up like a demonstration, but really it's just like people like this passing out flyers, right, to the jurors. And even that's got a lot of, I guess, pushback with these buffer zones and other ways of, I think, requiring people to have permits to do it, you know,
Yeah,
and just
and
all of the...
This is somewhat related to like safe space.
I don't know about safe spaces, but freedom of or the free speech zones. So it's kind of like the opposite, right?
Yeah.
So like you know, a lot of colleges have these.
That's totally what I meant. That's totally what I meant
Yeah,
when I said.
no, definitely. Yeah.
Sorry, safe spaces is just.
Yeah, that's another topic. But yeah, basically the reverse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And what's your name?
I'm Veronica.
Veronica. Where are you from?
I'm from I'm from San Francisco, and I'm with Internet or Students for Liberty in their Speak Freely program.
Okay. Now, off topic.
Yes.
Since I finally found somebody that is like willing to engage in conversation, and I have a sneaking suspicion might have a counter perspective to my own. What are your thoughts on Trump? If you don't want to get into it,
I'm not a Trump supporter.
Okay.
I am like, this is not my crowd.
But you came out anyways.
I do think freedom of speech is important. And I really do think that if we're not careful with how we approach, you know, freedom of speech and the issues relating to it, like we really are doing ourselves a disservice.
Yeah.
So I feel very strongly about that. I'm not a huge fan of Trump. I'm a Ron Paul diehard.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's probably the only politician that I would.
Can I ask? Can I ask what it is? Did you? Was it before or after we got the inauguration that you kind of said, you know what? No, fuck this guy.
Trump?
Yeah.
I think that I was shocked. I think all of it was shocking.
During the trail?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it went from
I was
not taking him seriously
to
this is actually happening to...
I feel like he was put there by the powers that be as the distraction from Hillary.
Maybe.
And halfway through he said, no, I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
I see the door I'm going.
Yeah, maybe, you know, I don't know. I mean, I was glad that we didn't get Hillary.
Right.
But, I mean,
I'm glad you didn't say that at least.
Yeah, I mean, I was not pleased with Hillary, and I'm glad that she is not our president, but I really wish...
James Comey should be in jail. James Comey needs to go. He needs to go at least.
I think there's a lot of problems with politics.
Yeah.
There's a lot of problems, and it's very sad. But I'm definitely not here today as a Trump supporter.
What is it specifically that you abhor about him?
I mean, well, I guess like I have very strong philosophical beliefs that are not entirely pro-government.
I'm right there. I'm a little background on me. Like, I was occupied from day one to the end. Occupied DC. I've marched with BLM. I was on the streets voting the night of the election, and came out for like 3 more nights to do like first aid and stuff. I got shot by a beanbag on one of the nights, and since then, like a series of events has unfolded to where I found myself supporting the first presidential candidate ever, and I never thought I'd be saying this just because of the amazing job that's been done.
I think they won.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like, it started with like I noticed that all the people on my list of people that the world would legitimately be better off without, like no questions asked, like, you know, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Turner, Warren Buffett, like you know, that group. And I noticed like all these people who are known string pullers from behind the curtain, like they all hated him. They all spoke out against him. The Saudi family, the British royal family, like Belgian royalty. A lot of people don't know. That's a big one. That's a big one that people don't think about.
Yeah, interesting.
And so it started off as like, okay, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And so I started going down the list of reasons I hated him. You know, it stemmed right from the fact that he was a celebrity. and I feel like he only got there because of that.
Right. I think, like, I mean, if I really do not like his position on immigration. That one breaks my heart. That I would say.
He hasn't really created any new laws on immigration. All he's done is he's reinforced the laws which are already in place, which had not been followed for the past two administrations.
Right. I mean, if I had it my way, those laws wouldn't exist.
You're borderless.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I'm very libertarian. I'm a open borders libertarian. So,
what's your thoughts on ISIS?
So that's actually something that I don't keep up on. That is, I think, one of those topics that I can't know enough about.
It's a very key point in the borders argument.
Well, yes and no. I mean, fair enough. I think if you want to take the position, a humanitarian position, I think that you have to own that. I don't know what the rules would look like, but I don't think that we should be excluding just everybody at the door, just because we can. So, this isn't.
I'm sorry.
So, as I say, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I feel, I guess philosophically, that's how I kind of feel about it. In practice, it's not something that will ever happen. So I don't think that arguing about the details of what would or wouldn't happen is really all that important. But when somebody like Trump is, not letting people fly home, that is.
That's not true. People who lived here, people who were citizens, were allowed to.
Well, actually, even people who are citizens are having to have search, to get off the airplane.
And given if you see what's going on in Europe and whatnot, it's definitely a cause for concern.
It would be great if we could corner those guys.
Oh, okay.
Want me to go grab them?
Yes. I am going to follow him.
Yeah.
Great, yes.
Have a good one. Hi there.
Freedom! George Washington believed in freedom! White people! Thomas Jefferson said, look at that hot teenage girl slave I got. I think I'm going to make her my sex slave.
You mean like Muhammad?
I don't like Muhammad, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
Everybody did it back then, right?
Just saying.
Holy shit.
And they didn't have these stick around?
No, they were like on the wall. They were taking pictures. Like, an historical record,
The guy who snuck in. We figure we've had 2 Antifa sign it so far. Hey, free speech.
Hey, they're full of irony, man. Half of them identify as socialists and have the audacity to call us Nazis.
Hey, it makes it fun.
Right?
Go right ahead.
But when you tell them, they go, la 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 la. I can't hear you. Yeah, sure.
All right.
That works. How many Sharpies you gone through?
Just one so far. I get another one volunteered, I'm sure.
Let's go out there. Turn up.
A lot of movement over here. Pool. If you guys don't already follow him on YouTube, you should hop on over Tim Pool, like a swimming pool. Yeah, like the epitome of unbiased. I don't think he's barely expressed an opinion on there once. He flies out, like he flew to Sweden. Saw what's actually going on there. The media's not talking about. Yeah, he's the real deal, citizen journalist. And here's the Berkeley Police Department doing the job once again after a 3-day reprieve, spaced out.
What's wrong with you? Don't be scared.
Wait, what does that say? What does that say? Niggas trying to normalize hate. But I love you! And if I love you, I can love anything.
Hey, they're the ones with the mental illness.
Right? Pop quiz, define fascism. Anybody want to define it over there? Anybody?
The state controls liberty.
State controls liberty? I read it as the oppression of oneself. By force. That's the important part. It's an enforcement of ideals by force. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Let's go. If you're part of this rally, I need you to exit this side of the park. Other side of the park, guys. It's not what we're here to do. We're done. The event is over. We're leaving. Okay? Please, guys. Exit this side of the park.
We're ignoring you now.
It's over. The event is over. Everybody go home. Everybody go home. The event is over.
Notice he's speaking calmly and slowly so everybody can understand. You guys on the other side with the mega horns are they're just doing non-stop chants because they can't form an original thought to, let alone a critical approach to what they're doing. So, fuck them. Yeah, but Basic Man is right. We're not here to fight. We're here to support freedom, support the free speech. And maybe gain a few new YouTube followers. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button down below and subscribe. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. I missed the union meeting.
You think we're liberals? Anarchists are not liberals.
No, I just think you're uninformed.
Anarchists are not liberals.
Oh no, you're right there.
Anarchists are not liberals.
You're right, and that's not anarchy either. Like anarchy doesn't have to be.
Bombing people, they're like freaking nuts. Liberals.
I love how much room you leave in for other people to talk. Like such an engaging dialogue. Fucking Christ, I hate that guy. He'll yell at people as they pass, and then cower and right off as the excuse that he doesn't like being streamed, which is understandable. But if you don't like being streamed, you probably wouldn't be standing out in front of a fucking crowd like this, like a jackass with a sign, don't even remember what the sign said because he's such a jackass. Try and find some alternative perspective in here.
Information, teaching them things to prepare for.
Okay, so noticing a few individuals that are dressed in all black. They just throw like a coat of a different color over it as to a lot of people leaving in black over there. Yeah, coming in here, I saw, a lot of people wearing, pretty much all black clothes, and either carrying like a small bag, or threw a jacket on that's a different color over it. I don't know how many people they stopped coming in here, but I'm sure word spread pretty quick for them that they weren't allowing, people with masks. Little firecracker. Damn, I could have brought my dogs out. How you doing? Oh. That was a dude.
Lock them up! Lock them up! Pull them out of here!
What they do?
Oh, losers! Repent and believe in my Bible!
Oh, come on, let's not bring religion. Anybody know what happened? I'm up for being a black guy in a hoodie. What did he try doing? Sidewalk. Here, here. Oh shit. Part on the street. Those motherfuckers are gonna see me get in my car.
Come on, no instigators, guys. Let's go home.
I'm gonna be driving around one day and just somewhere randomly I'm gonna run through. What's up, motherfucker? I know. It'd be nice to just like.
Rally's over. Let's go home.
Well, look at that cop. He's got dreads. Oh, he must be a snitch. Let's see if we can get his face so people can know, just in case. Can we zoom on this? Oh, it lets me zoom. Where is it? Where is it? It's right there. There you go. There's only one reason they let cops have long hair and dress beard. That's because we're snitches undercovers. Fuck the drug war. All right, I've done my service for the day. I've done my good deed. 4chan, get on that. Yeah, I'm not getting my car till they're gone.
We've had a wonderful, beautiful day. Let's go blow it.
A day, that's a this today was a victory.
Let's keep it there. You're not walking. We're not.
I really want to go over there to the other side and try to engage somebody in conversation. But I think this tree over here would make a better conversation. Right, would probably have a more open-minded perspective. Everybody knows that trees are racist. So yeah, looks like it's starting to die down. I'm sure it will be short-lived. Not today. Some other time. Comments on this? I bet you there's comments for me. So what we got? Oh, nobody loves me. Oh, there you go. I do not love to fuck with cops. You cannot prove that with less than 3 hours of material. Damn, I wish. Oh well. Alright, now I know how to check comments. Sorry, it's my first day. Oh man. Doesn't smell like a conservative rally now. Who's got the weed? Fuck you, Bobby. It's probably cutting in and out, Drunk Steve, because yeah, there's a lot of people streaming out here. I think most people are just out here to stream. They don't care about what's going on. They just want to stream. Oh, yes, that could be true. Yes. All right. Yeah, I see it now. I'll blaze when I want. Dude. Are you serious? I don't blaze flour. What do you think this is? Utah? I really wish Antifa would have tried coming in from the other side where my car isn't parked. That's really what I'm doing right now. I'm just killing time because I don't want all of those people to see where what my car looks like. It's a very distinguishable car. I mean, it wouldn't be if I didn't have certain distinguishing facts about it. Yes. I guess that goes without saying, though. You're right. I could probably make them think that, you know, I'm on their side, and they could. Oh, I have. I was by it earlier. Yeah. But not on the stream, of course. Oh, this fucking jackass. I'm gonna zoom in on him, just because. Just because I hate him so much, and I know how much he hates being filmed. This fucking asshole right here. This guy. I'm trolling him hella hard because you told me not to film him earlier. He likes to yell at people from a distance, but once you engage him in conversation, he diverts, talks over you, bounces around the subjects, can't stay on topic, says that you don't listen after you just told him he doesn't listen. What the hell is that? Is that on my lens? What the hell? Is that my lens or my screen? I don't even care. I like it. What his ass is, man. I don't think he's gay. He's definitely a fag. Dude, I was trying to engage him earlier, and like.
He's a fucking riot. He was like, I hated Obama too, and they hated me in Berkeley, but hated Obama, but now that it's Trump, they love me again. Why in the fuck? Like, kind of like right in Cameron's ear. Where's Jimmy? Where's Ben? Like, this guy's Brad. No, we can't go any closer.
He hates being filmed. That
Really?
or well, at least when you're winning the argument. That's why I'm like obviously sneakily filming him from over here. I'm hoping to get a really good reaction. It's like, here we see the crazy liberal in his natural habitat on the corner yelling, causing attention, saying he doesn't want attention. Where'd he go? Oh. Crikey, we lost him. You know, that salad's been sitting there for a really long time, and I don't know. And it looks really good. They all look really good. Does anybody know the story behind this food? It's been sitting here for quite a while. Nobody saw anybody like dressed in all black, like drop it off and walk off, or that's the only thing that makes me suspicious of it. All right, yeah, I have hippies I can test it on. Totally snagging my news. Yeah, that's happening. Anybody? No, nobody's stopping me, so. And it's been sitting there for at least an hour or two, so. We should distribute them to the homeless people over there, across the street. Go give it to Antifa. Do you have an extra cigarette, brother? I know, you probably bummed a million of them out today. But if you're on that side of the street, you probably be bumming out a lot more. Thank you, man. What do you think about Vegas? All right.
I'm cool with that. It'd be cheaper.
I'll second that.
It'd be cheaper. Let's be real, dude. They already stole 2 football teams already.
I mean, I don't know shit about sports, but I do know shit about LA and Vegas. So across the board, yes, I'll agree with that.
They're way cheaper to get to, and it's so much less interest.
Yeah, but dude, keep in mind, man, they got the Chargers and Rams now, dude. Do they really need a 3rd football team to make up for it? It's like, shoot, we need a good team. We already got 2 shit ones. That's basically what they.
Oh, is that Tech Nines thing? Ah, dude, that's so.
I actually do have one though.
You listen to Hobson?
No, oh hell yeah.
I love Hobson, man. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Have a good one, man.
All right, bro. She made it.
Hey guys, if we all go home, it'll really make them look like jackasses. I mean, I'm sure the news will be like, Trump rally pushes out.
Yeah, it's funny, like, take that kid. Like, I don't even live in your district, but hell yeah, dude.
See, this really sucks. I was really excited for getting a really good parking spot, not thinking it through. I mean, yeah, it's not so much that I don't care if it gets fucked up in a riot, I'll be covered. But like, I don't. If I'm just like driving down the street, sometime somebody notices it.
That's the thing, don't work. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. It doesn't work.
Hold up, I got too many things in my hands. Alright. So now I'm just a crazy guy walking around with a salad. Yes, you do hear a helicopter, Bobby. I am hungry. And Well, I would hope I could see razor blades in a fucking salad. It's like, my fork won't go through this part. Maybe I'll just grab a spoon and eat it. Got the drone action. Somebody's probably streaming good. USA! 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 Hey man, how do I get involved to be a legal observer?
What?
How do I get involved to be a legal observer?
Training, go out to a couple shifts.
Do I just call it the regular ALG number? Or?
Yeah, you can, but it's not going to always be answered. Look online.
Yeah,
There's oftentimes it's NLG San Francisco Bay.
San Francisco Bay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, man. Cool. I've been wanting to do for a long time. Buffering, yeah, there's probably a lot of people. Probably shitty connection because there's people over here.
Free speech, right? Free speech.
Yeah.
So you sitting here ordering free speech, but I can't cuss at you?
He's got a point on that one, man. Yeah, he's got. you can't argue with that.
No.
Oh no. There's like a box of salads, and they've been there for a few, like 2 or 3 hours.
I was looking for a speaker.
I mean, I'm gonna check them for razor blades and somebody like did but that's a good salad. That should go to waste.
Do you want to have a demo? Do you want? Like, he wants to say whatever he wants, right? The whole point of it is that the law itself and the idea is that you can say whatever you want, right? As long as you don't say fuck that guy up, it's all legal, right? As long as that's where it's at. Like, let's say you don't do it says that black people must, right? You could be like, that's wrong, right? And that makes you a smart person to challenge wrong ideas or doing wrong, right? If everyone here just beat the shit out of right?
Wait, repeat that last one.
Like if everyone here just beat the shit out of each other, we will learn nothing, right? True. Maybe someone here from go on that side, someone from there can go on this side, right? And that's how ideas work. It goes from person to person, right? And if I could get your perspective on things, right? Because clearly you'd have the perspective, you have the forecast. That would be better than me like having an unnecessary escalation of like, man, you're wrong, I'm right, you know? And look, and this rally, from what I understand, they're trying to be like, don't silence us whatever we say, as long as they don't incite violence, as long as they don't say like fuck those people up, we're fuck you saying.
Amanda Seyfried.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like, look, you're a big guy, you probably fuck some people up, right?
Oh, great.
What would do that, right? Usually something like, fuck some motherfuckers up, but it's like, what do you learn from it, right? So, if someone
Nice to meet you.
trying to start shit, just see like, what the fuck you want to divide it up? You want everything like that's how I look at it. It's like I've had enough fights when I was a fucking kid. I've been fucking nuts. I've had enough of that shit. Now we need to elevate. Right? I see high school kids. I clearly they're passionate about something, right? Their passion should be applied.
So let's talk. Why exactly? Sorry. Why would you do it right across the street from high school? Just out of curiosity. You know that we're going to make really impulsive decisions.
I get what you're saying. I think a lot of it has to do with. This is where like they tried to hold a rally here a long time ago, and they got went to shit. So they wanted to hold us and like you can't stop this idea of free speech.
We have to have
and I don't think it's meant to instigate. I don't think that. I'm not opposed to that. I think they're more here to say that we will have a rally about how we're allowed to speak our minds. Look, there's a lot of radical ideas. Like I've been to conferences where a bunch of crazy, right? And I've never been like, I will fight you. right? Or I will escalate tensions. I want people to be allowed to say whatever they want, right? If someone is like a Nazi or a crazy Stalinist, Leninist, right, or some other shit, say it. I want you to be able to say it, right? Because then I can come after you and be like, this is why you're wrong. And if you say, fuck you, then I'm done discussing with you, right? There's plenty going to have a discussion. That's what I want to tell you.
We was chilling, and you stole.
Y'all was beating the shit out of folks.
Yo, dude, that's what happened. What? I wandered into this. I enjoyed the dialogue.
His phrasing is funny, but he was talking about how white people stole black people and they were just chilling.
I think what he means. I don't think that's exactly what
I know, but the way he was phrasing it. The thing is like the barber, on the Barbary
they were sold.
I get that, but they were even after a while going.
And they were sold by like
other Africans.
Yes.
But not all of them were sold by Africans, so we didn't go any contact.
the Barbary Coast, the black pirates of the Barbary Coast, the northern coast, enslaved more white Europeans than ever were enslaved here. But nobody talks about that. Like slavery's people have been enslaving each other since before they could read or write.
What's that got to do then? It's like, what does slavery have to come up? Well, because who's talking about slavery?
Oh no, I was going to talk to him.
That shouldn't even come up. That's got nothing to do with the topic today. Like,
No, I know, but they're talking about racism. That's why it's come up. Racism does have to do with slavery.
Yeah, but racism will never go away. To think that
that's one generation away versus two, three generations.
The best way to deal with it is our method, the capitalist method. No, like let the free market deal with racists. Let them say what they want. Let them talk all day long. The free market will deal with it. No one wants to live next door to a racist. No one wants to be friends with a racist. They'll quickly learn whether it's through violence.
And they're not very smart people either. Like they take everything to surface value.
That's
clearly.
Freedom. If you want to be an ignorant,
that's like when on that Trump speech. On the Trump speech.
I'm not for it. I think it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, but let them make a fool out of themselves. They'll get down. They'll get.
But on the Trump speech, the newspapers are like looping like their racist neighbors talking about illegal immigration. If you look, when you look at the full context of it, it wasn't they are. It was TIR. He was there. Yeah, he was saying but like they're bringing their guns, their drugs, their rapists, that's where the whole racism.
The big enemy now is like,
remove myself from that situation.
That's the problem is all this stuff that gets lost in translation. When the message goes from one end to the other, and nobody checks their sources. And then everybody hears it over and over, and then they believe it.
And I get why. Like I set my own schedule being an Uber driver, but it's like, even with that, like, I spend so much fucking, like it's exhausting. To chase everything down to the source. And like,
who has time?
Yeah. It's not surprising that, that we live in a culture where people have to just take everything kind of from face value. Or at least have their first impression, which usually ends up being the default at that point.
My favorite phrase right now is when people go, I don't know enough about that to have an opinion. I'm like, that's
let me tell you.
The smartest thing that you could start. That's the smartest thing you can start from.
Yeah. But you also just opened yourself up to a 20-minute soapbox. I'll unlock the door when I'm done.
It really works, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking live a good life, work your ass off, get your head down, yeah?
The meter's still running, too. Ignorance tax.
What's your name, man?
Mike.
Tim,
nice to meet you, man.
I don't know if somebody got tears. Last time I heard people coughing,
Yeah, I came prepared with like maylocks and shit. Yeah, I used to be on that side. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was. I never like smashed businesses and shit, but I saw the place of vandalism within a revolution, and I was full-time occupied, day one to the end of Oakland, and drove out to DC. We did Occupy DC late.
Can we do an interview? You mind if we do an interview?
Oh sure. Who are you guys?
We're from based in LA. It's our YouTube channel. We do a lot of like man on the street music rallies. We do comedy stuff.
Awesome. I've been wanting to get my story out there because it's like because I lost a lot of friends because of it.
Welcome to the club, sir.
It's weird. Now the club's getting bigger because it's like we lost a whole bunch of friends, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh, we're finding more. And like it's really tolerant, nice people. So always happy to try and show other people that we're not alone. When you used to be on one side, your life start to change. It's a good thing.
Where should we stand?
I like having the comps behind.
I'm going to start by asking your name, and then I'll ask you.
I'm gonna put the salad down so I don't look crazy.
Okay.
Just grab some homeless guy. What the?
How's sound? Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm part of a fraternal organisation called the Proud Boys.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. We did some today. There wasn't a lot of action. It was a big day today. Ready? Over your man. All right. Hello, sir. What is your name and what are you doing today?
I came out to kind of document it because I saw the power that 4chan had tracking down that guy who hit the other guy with that bike lock a few weeks ago. So whereas I used to stream kind of like